Hi guys, my name is Michael and this is channel not just for the PS Vita fans. Welcome! The circle of life is complete. Another magnificent port has found its true purpose, its true incarnation, and is now being crushed on our favorite handheld platform, the PS Vita. There is just one issue with it. The circle of life cannot be ever completed, as it is a circle, and where one circle ends, another one begins. Therefore, here we are again. New cycle of life is being fabricated, and a new set of propositions with it. The nature's way of giving back ports, where Sony stubbornly ceased all its endeavors, is simply breathtaking and needs to be glorified. By the way, did you know the circle of life is called Enzo in Zen? I've got no idea. Yes, that Enzo, that bootloader vulnerability that allows the Henkaku exploit in PS Vita consoles to run permanently, and it uses an Enzo as its logo. And I guess it's no coincidence it's called like that, as it helps us, the users, to avoid being stuck in the loop of running Henkaku over after every reboot. Now I'm too intrigued to not Google what Henkaku means as well. And I found it out. In Japanese it means reform, revolution, reformation, upheaval. That sounds legit. The revolution is now. I suppose it's crystal clear what this video is going to be about after you read the title. It's about me taking another look at the notorious website www.android.renegatamente.it and trying to figure out the port that will be coming our way as the next one. So without any further ado, let's dive right into the video. Not much has changed here since my last visit. The bully is still filed in the worked on category. They need to update it so it can join the happy family of what's done already. Chinatown Wars, San Andreas and Max Payne. It goes without saying I'm presenting here just my own opinion. Don't look for something else or something more behind it, as there is not. It is just me using the hints that was left behind and adding 2 and 2 together. First hint that I'm using are games already ported. There is a common theme here. Third person, Rockstar games, open world. I can't see any more Rockstar games on the list. There are some Ubisoft and some Electronic Arts, but no more Rockstar games. That would make the prediction pretty straightforward. Another hint that I'm using is this statement from the flow. I don't care about this game, don't know if you noticed, but I only port games that I play myself. That is also understandable that everybody wants to port and play the games that he or she is having fun with. Next point worth mentioning is also the fact that all the titles that have been already ported are proper console quality games, not some shitty mobile spin-offs. The Bully, the Max Payne, the San Andreas is the same exact game as on the PC and on the console, even though it is their mobile version counterpart, but it is complete package nonetheless. I'm also very sad this trend is over, this trend of porting real games on the Android or iOS for that matter. It is so sad to see every company is going rather for the quick cash grab instead. Am I right, Nintendo? Or EA or Ubisoft? Oh, you got nothing to say. That's what I thought. I believe there is a thing or two you could learn from this avid PS Vita masterminds like Flo or Rin. You just need to smother the urge for profit in the first place and instead aim for the mundane humdrum of everyday life. And that is not where the gold mine lies, but instead it is where the hearts of your fans lie. That's what matters most, the hearts, and as you know, when you listen to your heart, the rest will follow. Therefore the equation is complete, the hearts plus the quality ports equals to gold. I'm sure I got it right this time. By the way guys, just a quick announcement for you. If you like what you see and you want to support the channel even further, I mean besides the usual stuff like watching, liking, sharing and commenting, which is always greatly appreciated, there is now a way how you can do it. You can simply buy me coffee, but more on that later. Another hint that cannot be overlooked comes from the man, the myth, the legend himself, the modern vintage gamer. And it goes something like this.
And I gotta say, it's a quality product from the flow, and look, I can't wait to see what's next. He did mention there were more games that he was considering bringing to the Vita, including Bully, and here we are with that release, but he also mentioned games like Knights of the Old Republic were a possibility as well. So it'll be interesting to see if we see more of these quality Android ports come to the Vita. I, for one, am a huge fan of it, and look, I gotta say, I'm having So much fun with the PlayStation Vita right now.
I also can't wait to see what's coming next. I'm sure it's safe to say there is always something next on the horizon in terms of quality Android ports on the PS Vita. We're just getting the party started in here obviously, so I would advise you to buckle up and hold your heads firmly, not if but when the cyclone is gonna hit you. So you heard it correctly. Knights of the Old Republic was an expression that was thrown into the octagon. And for a good reason, it is one of the few ports left on the list that fits all the desired criteria perfectly. You might not like it, same like you might not like that Nate Diaz has lost his last battle. He might have lost, but he certainly isn't a loser. Quite opposite, he is the voice of the plebs. He is the voice of us. He is the one smoking pot at the press conference, the one who doesn't give a toss about the consequences. And what the people are doing? They are chanting Diaz, Diaz across the whole arena and cheering him up, because apparently that's what you do when someone smokes pot at the press conference. What a sight to behold. Respect, brother. I am not sure where this analogy was meant to lead us. Perhaps I wanted to emphasize the importance of having a legendary, ordinary, heroic outlaw like the Diaz, like the Flow, like the Renegatamente, like the MVG, as their deeds are not always in accordance with the law, with the protocol, with the establishment, but their intentions and their goals are pure, genuine and sensible. Long live the forcefulness, and long live the Vita. When I inspect the list, my eyes are subconsciously drawn to the pinnacles of Valve franchise like Portal and Doom 3 BFG. I have to be realistic though, my sixth sense triggers rationalism hidden behind the lust. The Portal on the Vita, just forget it. Don't be silly, you can't even play it on anything except Nvidia's monopolistic gadgets. Just whisper words of wisdom and get over it. Next one that naturally piques my interest is the Dead Space spin-off Android game. I've installed it on my smartphone and I'm sorry to be a bearer of the unfortunate news, but I don't think it is happening next. It's too narrow, too linear and I guess too boring. Don't get me wrong, it's pretty fun to play, but nowhere near as sophisticated or as refined as, let's say, the Bully. It's too far behind, therefore I concluded the negative outcome. The mobile port of Resident Evil 4 is absolutely out of question. It is a joke of a game, to say the least. The Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies is also most likely not happening, it is just not on the required level. Same with those Assassin's Creed recreations, it's just not happening in my humble opinion. There is also the Mount & Blade Warband, which is pretty fun, but when I compare it to the Kotor, then the winner is blatantly evident. There is one more game that I did really enjoy in the past though, the Titan Quest, the 3D hack and slash action RPG. But again, when I put it against the Kotor, it's hard to believe they would pick the Titan Quest over the Kotor, even though it's a proper console quality port. Also there is Knights of the Old Republic, the first one, then there is the second part, and then there is also Star Wars Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy, and all three are pretty high ranking games. So what's the conclusion, you may ask? Which Android game is going to be ported next? Well, who knows? Well, there are people who knows, but they won't share it with us, at least for now. But nothing is set in stone, nothing is written in stars, therefore we can all hope for the ones that you or I enjoy the most. All I've said here is again just my own personal opinion, nothing more or nothing less. Therefore, don't be discouraged, there's always another sunrise on the horizon and always another port coming to the PS Vita. Keep your spirits high and all will eventually fall into place. My prediction for the upcoming part is clear, something from the Star Wars franchise. Let me know your prediction down in the comment section below. If you are still here, that means that you like what you see, therefore you should consider to buy me a coffee. What is Buy Me a Coffee, you may ask? Buy Me a Coffee is a way how you can now support this channel either with the one-off donation of any amount that you choose, or you can also contribute the way that you will become my member with a monthly subscription fee of £3 Why should I care about your nonsense? If you don't care, that's absolutely fine and nothing is changing. However, if you do care, then there is an option for you to make it happen. What am I gonna get out of it? Silly question, I know, but reasonable. There is not much in there right now as I've just created it, but be sure there are perks and also other forms of my profound gratitude coming your way. It looks like this channel is here to stay, therefore it is wise to nurture it in order to reach its full potential. I like do what I do, but the more variables in an equation that can be eliminated, the better. You can find the link for Buy Me a Coffee down below. Over and out to the introduction. So as always guys, if you enjoyed the video please give it a thumbs up and share it with other PS Vita enthusiasts, it means a lot to me and to the YouTube algorithm. Sub to the channel means you won't most likely miss upcoming content. Don't forget to check out our Discord community, links are down below. I would like to thank you all for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.